phone, and I was like, oh my goodness. What? It's not going to be on yet.
I know. I was setting up.
Say hi, man.
Wow. I didn't have a chance to say hi. She jumped right on it with your
October
date.
20th.
Hi. Are we doing this again? It's October 20th. It's the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show coming at you live on Gov's Radio from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club. Somehow I spit when I said from. From the legendary Governor's Comedy Club here in Levittown, New York. GovsRadio.com is our website. You can watch our shows there. We have a lot of great shows, and they're all there.
New shows coming up.
New shows coming up as well. Gov's Comedy Club Radio is a Facebook page where you can watch there as well. That's also the name of the YouTube channel where you can watch there as well. Or, if you don't want to watch on your tablet or on your phone or whatever your device is, maybe you'd like to watch us on your TV. Well, if you have a smart TV, a Roku, a Fire Stick, an Apple TV, or any of those smart things, you can download an app called Boxcast. And right there on Boxcast, you can see all the fantastic Gov's Radio shows right there. As our good friends Dr. Ken Pichelle and Dr. Don Sill say, we on TV, y'all. What was that?
Well, I remember to turn the volume off of my phone, but then when I picked up your phone, I forgot to turn the volume off. So I was trying to get it away from the mic, like, woo, like I was catching a football.
It wasn't down, the volume?
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought it was. All right, let's do the ads quick while Sallie is sharing, while everybody's still signing on to watch. Please like and share our show. Share it to any page you can share it to. Tell all your family and friends and strangers about the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show and Gov's Radio, all the great shows. We appreciate the support, of course. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Two Eagles Auto Body handles foreign and domestic automobiles and motorcycles. Using such techniques as state-of-the-art paint spray booths and computer color matching. In the event of an accident, Two Eagles Auto Body has their own tow trucks and will walk you through the process from start to finish. From tow through insurance process to return of your vehicle, they are with you. So please call Two Eagles Auto Body at 516-328-2527, located in New Hyde Park, Long Island. 516-328-2527. Ask for John Rossi at Two Eagles Auto Body. And of course, Roslyn Social, located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. They are open for takeout, curbside pickup, delivery. Their rooftop lounge is open. They're on your favorite food service apps. Their famous cocktails and desserts are available to go as well.
Wow.
So give them a call at 516-801-4963 and say hi to Nick. 516-801-4963. Say hi to Nick. Thank you from Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge.
Wow. I forgot if you want me to do anything. And I was being stupid, but then I was thinking, did he really need something from me for this ad? So I thought I was screwing it up.
Gina Congemi, Coffin, licensed real estate
I have a job on
broker.
This one.
Licensed real estate broker 631-495-7696. Licensed real estate broker with Signature Premier's Property. Gina is a fantastic real estate broker. She took care of all my needs and sold my house for me.
Yeah, she
took
did.
care of everything. Very little BS and no big problems. It was pretty much smooth sailing.
Around.
She doesn't mess around. That's Gina Congemi, Coffin, licensed real estate broker at Signature Premier Properties, 631-495-7696. Gina will work so hard for you, it will make your
head spin. Yeah, Gina doesn't take crap from other agents either. I really like how she handled you.
Yeah, baby. Well, I'm not seeing comments on your phone here.
Really?
Yeah.
It's broke.
Oh, there we are. All right, I'll get to more. And, of course, Bella Vista Pizza.
Bella Vista Pizza.
154 Minetto Hill Road in Plainview. That is centrally located on Long Island. It's only a mile or two south of the Long Island Expressway. And it's worth it because they have the best pizza you'll ever have right there at Bella Vista Pizza in Plainview. Bella Vista Pizza in Plainview.
I'm like,
516-433-4464. 516-433-4464. Right there in Plainview. Tell them Knockem Dead Comedy sent you. You get a free garlic knot. They have the best pizza you'll ever have in your life. Governor's Comedy Club Radio would like to thank all of you for choosing Gov's Radio to watch during quarantine. Now is a great time to show your favorite station some love. You can go to teespring.com and you can scroll down to the search bar and type in Gov's Radio. And guess what? You'll find
what?
You'll find all of our swag. Like this one.
Oh.
Swag. Shirts and hats and mugs and face masks. All right there at teespring.com. The money goes right back into our station as we try to improve this studio, which will be ready in 10 years, as we try to continue some quality content that you've come to know and expect from Governor's Comedy Club. So we appreciate the support. You go to teespring.com, get yourself something cool with the Govs Radio logo on it, or your favorite Govs Radio show's logo on it. Send us a picture on Facebook. Send us a picture of yourself with your Govs Radio swag, and you can get yourself some free passes to any of the 3 great Governor's Comedy Clubs. 3 clubs, 5 stages, all of them great shows. Teespring.com, we appreciate the support. Govs.com is the club's website. That's where you can keep tabs on the club, find out what's happening, find out when they're opening again, check their schedule. Just see everything you need to see right there at Govs.com. You can also get on their mailing list, which gives you exclusive information and even more free passes. And of course,
Wow.
and of course, go to govsradio.com so you can see what's happening here at the radio station. And last but not least, keep tabs on KnockemDeadComedy.com. That is the comedy troupe run by myself and Eric Shevlin, where we do audience interactive comedy shows. We have a blast. Murder mysteries, game shows, custom comedy shows, you name it. Kid shows, all sorts of cool stuff. KnockemDeadComedy.com. Hopefully things will be up and running soon so Knockem Dead Comedy can perform for your fundraiser or your corporate event or your private party, whatever it is. Hopefully that's happening soon. All right, so let's see.
We got Nikki watching. Jeff Bosey is saying happy birthday to Charles Goonan.
Happy birthday, Charles Goonan.
Kristen Roma Flaherty is saying good morning, everyone. Joan saying morning. Sally and Tony.
Whoa!
We never got the answer from her yesterday.
What answer would that be?
If she had sex on New Year's Eve.
Oh, she did answer.
What'd she say?
Martin Luther King Day, I think she said.
No, she didn't say that.
No, January 14th, she said. What day is that? It was a day.
Was her Nookie Day?
It's a day. But wait a minute.
What?
Joey Cola says hi.
Hey, Joey Cola.
Oh, and it's Joe So we celebrated Joey Cola's birthday yesterday.
Yep.
Joe
Stas' birthday today.
Today is Joe Stas' birthday. So go ahead.
Hey, Kathy Stas. Happy birthday to Joe Stas. And Joey Cola yesterday and Danielle yesterday. Happy birthday to...
And Charles Goonan today.
And Charles Goonan today. Happy birthday to you guys. You're really amazing. Don't you want Tony to sing? He actually can sing.
No, I can't. Why do you always... I
Because
can't.
you can.
No, I can't.
Just a big baby.
I don't know where you come up with these things.
Stop being so selfish. Happy birthday to you. It's better than me. Jesus. Yeah.
Well, not almost everything's better than your singing. But no, Joan did respond, and she
What'd
said,
she say?
I don't remember. It was Joan. Help us out here. She said something about
Martin Luther King is a joke because Danielle's like such a passionate, person to
right. But she did narrow it down to I think she said January 14th, but I don't remember. There was more to it. I don't remember. Joan, help me out. I'm sorry for forgetting.
Yeah.
Help us out. So hope everybody's doing well today. Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your Monday after our show yesterday.
We're going to do trivia today.
It is Tuesday Trivia.
Mm-hmm. Right around 11:30.
All right. So should we get right into this stuff?
Are you going to bring up...
Well, he brought it up.
Bring up...
What in the world? All right. I'm all confused with this.
What's confusing?
All right, well, I'll explain. All right, first off, I'll go back in case you haven't heard.
When a man is feeling a little tingly down there, sometimes he you know.
What would you say? He's a reporter?
Oh, well, he's a lawyer, and he is one of the CNN reporters who usually covers the elections. Like, he's, you know, other than the other day, he was a pretty bright guy.
Jeffrey Toobin. He's part of the New Yorker. He's on CNN. Hang on. Joan said it was January 14th. It's her birthday.
Oh, so she got laid on her birthday?
She had some birthday love. And ended up with a present 9 months later.
You got 2 presents. You got one on your birthday and one just waiting on your birthday 9 months later. Yeah.
What?
Well, she got laid, but then she, you know, conceived too. So it's 2 presents in one.
Right.
Yeah.
So this guy, Jeffrey Toobin, not to be confused with Toobin, not to be confused with going tubing.
Oh my God, get to it.
Apparently he was in a meeting, a Zoom meeting, with CNN people, right? Not New Yorker people.
No, I think he was with...
was it the New Yorker?
Maybe. He was with like his staff, or the staff for maybe CNN.
No,
and then a radio station too. They were part of it too.
I think it was CNN because they were discussing election coverage.
I'd love to know like how many people were zooming in. Like, was it 5 people?
Yeah,
was
I don't know.
Like 28 people?
Actually, I think it was. I want to say in between 10 and 20.
And was he
I don't
watching?
know if that's right.
Well, I got a couple of different like.
Right. Well, that's what I'm getting there. That's what I'm saying. I'm confused. So so the story is they're having this Zoom meeting. Apparently, at some point, he took his phone, computer, iPad, whatever he was using for the Zoom, moved it down where everybody now witnessed him masturbating.
Is that what he did? Because I thought he's saying that he thought he hit mute picture.
Right, I'm getting there. But this is what I'm just saying what he did. He actually moved it down and he was masturbating and everybody in the Zoom meeting saw this. He then went off. You know, he then actually left the meeting a few minutes later, or maybe 30 seconds later, came back. And then it was, all this information has come out. And then, he has since said he thought he was off Zoom the whole time.
Was he watching porn too or something? Is that like, did he think that he was like switching screens?
That's one of the things that's come out since. That other people in this meeting said it looked like that he may have been he was a little distracted, like he was watching that he was watching porn at the same time. He hasn't addressed the masturbation. He hasn't addressed that. He just said he was he did something inappropriate. He didn't realize the camera was still on. He thought he turned it off. So now he's taking time off from his jobs at CNN and the New Yorker to address his personal issues.
What's his personal issues?
Masturbating while in a Zoom meeting.
Oh, Andy said that he's masturbated every single time he's Zoomed.
And we've talked to him on Zoom.
Andy's masturbating right now.
Hey,
Carol Miner.
That's interesting. Good to know. But what I want to know, what I'm confused about is how did he find out that these people saw him? Like, did he come back to this meeting and people were like, Jeffrey? Jeffrey?
He comes back and there are 28 people like this.
Right. He comes back on. He's like,
oh.
Hey, guys. Hey, how you doing? Well, it's a good day.
And everyone's like this.
What's the matter? So, that's one thing I'd like to know. Who told this poor bastard?
There has to be someone out of the 25 people that were on the Zoom that texted him, like, dude, we're watching you jerk. Right? Like...
Well, yeah, hopefully he has a close...
There's got to be one person in there that would have been like, dude.
Well, like us. We're Zooming, but we're not Zooming, but we're streaming, and we got the iPad set up. And we have 2 phones set up, so we can, check out what's happening with comments and what's happening. Or if we want to talk about something, we grab the phone and go on the internet. We also have papers, so we have notes. So
phones that don't work.
Phone that don't work. But I would like to think, yes, that he was using whatever he's using, but also had another device, and hopefully had one of these people in the Zoom is a close friend at work who would have texted him and said, Jeffrey, get off the meeting. Well, he is getting off, but But stop.
Put the organ back.
That's
Someone did that.
That's like Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Put the candle. Listen to me very carefully. Put your penis back in your pants. And why? Yeah, and obviously this guy has issues if he felt the need to do that right in the middle of a meeting.
Really?
You don't think so?
I don't know. You think it's like that strange of a thing?
You don't? You don't?
I don't know. People jerk all the time, no?
While in a meeting? Like you? All right.
I don't
How many
know.
times have you jerked while in a meeting or on a phone call or?
Never.
Exactly.
Well, does that mean he's got like a problem or like I don't think he's got a problem. You do?
Well, all right. Let me explain this. I'll explain this a little further. He's in a business meeting, so he's supposed to be working.
Yeah.
But also, it's not like his job is, involved. It's not like his job involves supermodels or something.
Yeah.
He's talking about the election. He's talking about two 75-year-old wrinkled up men who are going to be dead before their term is up, which regardless of which one of them wins.
Kamala's hot. Could be that.
Hot?
I think she's really pretty.
She's pretty. I wouldn't say hot.
Oh.
I wouldn't say hot, but she's pretty. Either way, we're not talking about anything
Yeah.
that would be like, oh, yeah, yeah.
No one needed to see that.
And that's my point. And I'm sure they said that the other day, too, in the Zoom meeting. No, Jeffrey, nobody needed to see that. What? What are you talking about? I bet you, I wonder if they were recording it. Because you can, you can record Zoom meetings.
I know, like seriously. Okay, so the really good friend, it's kind of like that thing, like the saying, a great friend will break into your house and delete your history on your computer when you die, like that type of thing. Like the great friend would be like, dude, we're like, ugh. But like the people that are just acquaintances are probably like, yeah, let me videotape this. I would have just even if I couldn't hit Zoom, I would just record it. If it was something.
Because you're just a pervert who wanted to see Jeffrey Toobin's.
Well, I'm saying,
Newman.
I wonder how many people. I wonder if they saw it. What did they see? Just his face?
No, that's what I'm saying. He actually turned his screen down, and they saw him. They saw his dick.
Seriously?
Yeah. At first, it came out that they just saw his penis, and they were saying, well, he exposed himself. Then it came out that he did more than that. He was actually masturbating.
This poor guy.
So he actually turned the screen down, and you see, him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so he wasn't just exposing himself; he was actually doing the deed for everyone to see. And then, of course, you have Anthony Weiner saying, well, what's the problem?
Yeah, I was actually 5 seconds ago, I swear, 5 seconds ago, I was just thinking to myself, thank goodness for Anthony Weiner, because if it wasn't for him, someone like this guy would just go kill himself today. But they're like, oh, Anthony Weiner did it a few times. He's still there.
Yeah, I'm sure he's saying, what's the problem?
Yeah, I know.
Everybody was posting that yesterday. So
really?
a lot of Weiner jokes in regards to the Nubin Tubin. There's got to be a fun rhyme. Tubin, Schlubin, Boobin.
Yeah, I would just take my family and go to an island for a year. Because you don't, your kids, his kids are in school.
Oh, does he have young kids in school?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just assuming he has a wife and kids. He's got everything else that's normal,
I don't know. He
probably has a boy and a girl and a dog and a cat,
I mean, hell, everybody masturbates. So, it's just the fact that he was doing it during a Zoom meeting, which is odd. And he had an unfortunate thing happen to him. But it's not like, it's not like this guy was doing something with kiddie porn or something.
That's what
you know
I
what
mean.
I mean?
It's not like...
Right, he just messed up.
No, people don't do this, but it's not...
It was like
I just think it's funny.
Like Pee Wee Herman. He got nailed. Well, he was nailing himself in a porn theater.
Yeah, I felt awful for him, but...
There was nothing, he wasn't doing anything illegal or well, he was jerking off in public, but you know what I mean? It wasn't like he was looking at horses or children or something, so... And that's why he was able to bounce back, even though he then got arrested a second time doing it.
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah, he got nailed the second time. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Same thing. Are you sure?
Look it up.
I believe you. No, I believe you.
Oh, all right. What's going on? Oh, all right. And speaking of masturbating, it's Joe
Good
Stas.
segue.
We know Joe. It's Joe Stas' birthday, so we know what he's doing today.
No, he's supposed to have sex with Kathy. Yeah.
You think Kathy really wants to have sex with him? It's bad enough between her and her mother, they cook for him every day. Every day is his birthday.
She loves him very much.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I bet you the other day when Stas was on Felix's show, I bet you if the screen went down on either one of those guys, you would see that they were. There was
why
nothing.
do I have to have that image in my head? Why? Why do you do things like that?
Let's see. Let's check out some comments. Hi, everybody. What? Oh, I thought it said buddy. Kathy says, happy birthday to my hubby, Joe Stas. I thought it said buddy.
Nope.
I was like, what? Her buddy.
Rain day for Jacob State.
Oh, yeah. Joe says, great job. Oh, and you're singing.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, it's
Kathy,
it's
yeah,
bad.
Kathy says it too. Yeah.
I sing with feeling, but.
Yeah, Joan Groupie Asher had sex on her birthday, and Danielle was due on Columbus Day. So it's like.
Oh, Danielle
it's
would not
bookends.
have liked that.
My mother's
Although
watching.
now that it's being changed to Indigenous People Day, she would have been alright with that.
There you go. Never waste a hard on.
This poor guy, I feel bad for him because he just seems to have this normal life, you know?
Who they're saying hi, Ken. Oh, Ken Pichelle is here.
Hey, Kim Pichelle.
I feel like we haven't had Ken Pichelle on here in ages. Speaking of Ken Pichelle, Put Up, Shut Up, Stand Up is on tomorrow night.
Yeah.
They gave us a little sneak peek. They just, a few minutes before we went on this morning, they posted something, a little sneak peek of their show tomorrow.
Did you watch it?
I did. It's Ken Pichelle doing what he does best, his parodies. No, he does the ads best. But the parodies are a close second. He does a parody of Welcome to the Jungle, and it's Welcome to Pazuzu. Ken Pichelle, you were going to hurt yourself trying to sing those high Axl Rose notes.
Oh.
And you're going to hurt your ears, your throat, you're going to hurt my ears. What would be really cool to know is if he was doing it while listening to Pulling Muscles from a Shell, says Jeff Bosey. Pulling Muscles from a Shell, the old Squeeze song, but just because he was pulling his muscle? Oh.
It's an organ, not a muscle.
One of the longest comment streams I've ever had was posting the Anthony Weiner headline back when it happened. One of the longest wieners.
He was dating someone famous. Who was he dating?
Who? Anthony Weiner?
Yeah, wasn't he? Was he
I
banging
don't recall.
some famous actress or something?
It's Sallie Annie's fault that Tubin was jerking because he had that picture of Mike Keegan as his backdrop. Yeah, I saw that the other day. I still haven't gotten over it. Did you see it? The picture of Keegan doing like a Burt Reynolds pose? Mm-hmm. Ruben had his pee-wee well in hand. Tubin, you mean?
Ruben. Pee Wee Herman.
His last name is Rubens. Paul Rubens. But it's not spelt like that, so I got thrown off. Next time I go to a massage parlor, I'm going to ask for the Jeffrey Tubin. So what would that mean, Jeff? That you'd be on a Zoom?
In a room?
His birthday gift, Joe Stas' birthday gift, was that Kathy cleaned up the mess he made when he was cooking, but it was delicious. Oh, Felix, I'm not even...
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Greg DiFilippo. No, I'm not kidding about the high notes, Ken Pichelle. Gonna hurt yourself, damn it. Don't do that. All right, so, so that's the Jeffrey Tubin thing. I'm sure there's going to be more coming out about that story. That poor bastard.
I feel bad for him. I mean, of course it's inappropriate, but I don't know.
Andy did something for Pazuzu too. I did something for Pazuzu too. Calm down. Calm down. It wasn't in the preview. And you're on like 5 shows a week on
And it's
Gov's Radio.
still not enough.
Right. Just calm down, Andy Plajanos.
Meaning it's still not enough.
Jeez, let Ken Pichel have his moment. God almighty.
Everyone helped with quarantine life back in the day, but Andy's was always my favorite.
Oh, yeah. See, now, Andy took part.
There was a little guitar.
But he took part in some of these Zoom things, like, on Pasusu and stuff, and they did the, like the puppet sketch and stuff. So he was jerking during these skits.
Stop making me think about these things. What else you got?
All right, I do have something else.
Because we got to do...
we got trivia in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Weiner was married to Hillary Clinton's assistant. Oh, okay.
Is that it?
I didn't know that.
Was he cheating on her with someone else?
Oh,
famous?
You know what? I don't think he was seeing somebody. Wasn't he sending the photos of his dick to somebody famous?
Someone famous, but I don't remember who
Why
it
do
is.
I feel it was like a tennis star or something? Nah, I forget. All right, the other thing I have, there's this actress named Jane Dadaris. Now, the article I read listed a few different shows she was on. One of them was The Sopranos.
Jane
Dadaris. Dadaris.
You just said he, so I was confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. Jane Dadaris. Now, the article I read said that she starred on The Sopranos and it listed a few other shows. Had a picture of this woman. I don't recognize her.
Oh, then she wasn't on.
If she was on, she was probably on one episode or something.
Yeah, but you've seen every episode like 7 times.
Yeah, but it's been 10 plus, actually 20 years since the show premiered. Over 10 years since it. Maybe she was just made up or something that I don't recognize her. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
All right.
The reason I'm mentioning her, I read an article about her. She lives in New York City. Last year, she went to, I think it was North Carolina, to do a play. Okay? So she was going to be down there for a few months.
Okay.
So she has 2 dogs. And I thought about you because you board dogs, you walk dogs. Mm-hmm. So I thought of you with this story.
What kind of dogs?
Well, one, I don't know, one was a Maltese. Okay. I don't know what the other one is.
Okay, but little dogs?
She leaves to go do this play. She hires somebody.
Oh, I can't tell me a horrible story.
I am telling you a horrible story.
First, I have to picture people masturbating, and now I have.
Oh, you're not doing that already.
And now I have to hear bad dog stories.
So she hired somebody to watch her dogs and take them for walks and clean them up and all that, feed them, whatever.
Everyone should let me take care of their dogs.
They should, by the way.
Seriously, the world would be just a better place because I can't freaking take it.
She takes really good care of the dogs. Trust me, I'm a witness.
All right, go.
She hires a woman. So this woman, she's taking care of the dogs, and one day she brings her boyfriend with her. The boyfriend's name is Vincent Tang, 36 years old. For whatever reason, the article didn't specify, the article I read. But this guy, Vincent Tang, one day he's there, he takes the Maltese, brings it up to the roof of this apartment building.
Why?
He punched, he kicked, and he threw this dog around on the roof. The dog was in obvious pain. The dog was banged up. He brought the dog back to the apartment and left it there to die. So this woman, Jane Dadaris, is pressing charges, and she's going after this guy. And I hope he.
Yeah, I hope he goes to jail for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. What now? I've had a Maltese, and you have a dog that looks just like a Maltese.
Just like a Maltese.
What kind of dog is this?
Charlie.
Yeah.
Is a Chinese crested powder puff.
Doesn't get any more gayer than that. But it looks just like a Maltese. So yeah, Sallie has experience here too.
Just to explain, the Chinese crested are those dogs that win Ugliest Dog of the Year every year. You see them on David Letterman. They're the teeth are falling out and they've got no hair except a little thing of hair on top of their head.
Yeah, but when you let their hair grow out like normal people do instead of these weird.
That's not true. They're born bald. So.
But your dog has a full body of hair.
Right. So when you want a Chinese, I didn't even know this. I just got a rescue dog. Like Charlie's just a rescue dog. But apparently, when you want a Chinese crested powder puff, it's a big deal because you, like, let's say you have allergies or something, you want a bald dog. If you go to a breeder and they have, let's say, 4 puppies, you don't know whether it's because it's a genetic problem. So like half of them are going to be born bald, and the other are going to have hair. So like Charlie is a powder puff because he was born with hair, but it's you don't know. So they're the same exact breed, but like Charlie doesn't have any of the messed up teeth or anything because you're either a bald dog and awful teeth, or you're the powder puff that's just like this normal dog that looks like a Maltese.
Anyway, so what I was saying, can you repeat that?
I'm so sad for this dog.
So
I hope this guy fucking
my point is, you know, we both have had experience with this type of dog. The dog, they're like this big, they weigh 10 pounds.
Yeah.
What in the world could this dog have done that this guy had to, actually take the time to grab it, bring it up to the roof, mess with it up there all that time, bring it back down to die? Now, Charlie, the Chinese crested powder puff, he's a dick.
He could be a dick.
He barks all the time. He's always at your feet, so you're tripping over him. In fact, this morning I almost killed myself because of that dumb dog.
Well, he likes, snacks and stuff. So he always thinks that if you're in the kitchen, you're there to give him a snack.
I like dogs that just, hang back and wait for their treats.
Not Charlie.
No, that's not Charlie.
He's a dick.
And when he barks, it's one of those loud, screechy things.
It's awful. Like, I like the deep bark of like a big dog, like, and Charlie's got one of those, whoo! Like, he sounds like I was thinking about it one day, and I'm sitting on the couch, not bringing him to the roof to beat him up over this, but I'm sitting on the couch and I'm thinking, he kind of sounds like a coyote that's getting strangled. That's what he sounds like.
So what I'm trying to say is, what could this little dog do that would make this guy want to take it upstairs and do what he did?
Is there an answer to this?
No, I have no idea.
I thought that would be like...
That's what I said that.
There's any excuse. But...
I said that. He didn't. The article didn't explain what happened. I don't know if the dog took a dump on his shoe, or it just barked and he didn't like it, or if it bit him. But a 10-pound dog, first off, go after a dog or a person your own size, Vincent Tang.
It's actually why I got into dog walking and dog boarding, because like I've had dogs since I was forever as a kid, but like even when I was like 19, I got a golden retriever. I've always had dogs, and my big fear, and I was right. My big fear is like if you're asking someone who you know well to care for your child, the child's going to be like, man, Aunt Eloise was awful to me. Like, you'll find out, or you'll know from the face of the kid, like, man, that was some crazy shit. But a dog, when it goes back to the owner, is so happy to see the owner that you never know what they went through. And so I always had a really difficult time letting anyone take care of my animals. Like, I'd just rather not go to a place.
Can't you teach them sign language or something?
That'd be cool. Their little paws. So over the years, the reason why I kind of got into it is because like over the years, friends have said, I've never gone away before. I've never let anyone take care of my dog. I trust you. Will you please do it? So I was just doing it for free over the years. And then finally I'm like, you know what? I'm going to listen to people and
maybe
do this. Make a living at it.
As the dog is getting picked up or leaving the sitter's house, if the dog flips him the paw, that might give you an idea of things not going well.
You never know.
They just flip them the paw.
Yeah, this stuff just makes me sick.
All right. I'll read some comments again, and then we're on to trivia. I love how every day everybody says hi to each other. It's like a nice little happy family. Hi, Ken. Hi, Jack. Hi, Joan. Hi, Taz. Yes, Andy Plaginos is stressing that he always jerks during Zoom. Awesome Pasusu moments are when Andy and I collaborate. This is not the time to say that. Ken Bichelle said that. Ken, this is not the time to say that. Excuse me, I gotta puke. Excuse me.
Now I'm like picturing those guys.
Look at the smile on her face. Throw Mark White in the mix and she's done. Andrew Plagianos is super psyched because my bit will be during an interview. Ooh.
Yeah, can't wait to see it. Cool.
Talking about masturbation while we can't see your hands doesn't make the mind wander at all. Well, yeah, but I've been sitting like this. You know, it's obvious that I got my arms on the desk. It's not like I'm sitting here like this.
Okay, stop that.
Oh, sure, you'll picture Ken Pichelle and Andy Plagianos.
Andy Plagianos.
Joan Croupier has a dog that yaps. That Maltese gave the guy inside stock tips. During the SEC investigation, they uncovered the guy appeared to be part of a sex trafficking ring. The dog even testified against him. 2 years later, some evidence came out that proved the guy want involved.
I just hope he gets hurt in jail.
Yes, me too. Do they do that in jail? I know they go after the child porn guys.
I'm so obviously like anything that happens to a child, but like animals, it just makes me, I get like sad.
Are you gonna cry?
Yeah, I get like really upset when I hear stuff like that.
All right, we'll move on to trivia.
Okay. Don't tell me stories like that anymore. It's awful.
Sorry.
It's okay. I feel like such an idiot. But I do. I hate that shit.
I feel like we're on an episode of This Is
awful.
Us. We're on This Is Us this week because they cry. Is that show still on?
Well, did I tell you about... Yeah. Did I tell you about, like... I'll just, like, briefly tell you guys, like...
Don't tell us if you're going to cry.
I know. But, like, just for example... You know, like, I took care of these... And for a while, for, like, a few years, I took care of these 2 Boston Terriers. And they were older, so they...
They were from Hingham.
No.
I know.
They were... probably in the last couple of years, they both passed. Because they were old. You know, they had a really nice life. But in the beginning of their life... I don't know if you guys know this, but like when they're taking poor pit bulls and they're training them to be horrible fighters, like it's already awful enough that they're training a beautiful dog like a pit bull, which by the way is probably one of the best dogs ever.
Best dog I ever had.
So great. Like one of my favorite, dogs that I walk is a pit bull. So not only do they do awful things to them, but how do you think they train them? They get Boston Terriers who are smaller, and they make the pit bulls feel better about themselves. They train them by throwing Boston Terriers in the ring with them to like teach them how to like grab and tear. So they're called bait dogs. So these 2 dogs that I took care of for a while, they were bait dogs, and they were foster dogs, and they were saved, and they had like really great lives. But it's like when you take care of them, and you see like all these tears all over them, it just breaks your heart. The things that people do to animals.
All I know is I can't get yelled at today for going over. That's all I know. Ken Pichelle says, Andy and I have never met in person. What do you mean that doesn't help? Yeah, because Andy enjoys his Zoom meetings, Ken. So, as I have a feeling you found out.
All right, let's do trivia.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we hold in our hands this week's Tuesday trivia. The way this works, Sallie and I take turns asking random trivia questions. We're going to see who is the stupider one. You guys, of course, are welcome to answer the questions. We ask all the questions. We do not give the answers. When we're done asking the questions, we go back to the beginning and give out the answers. We check out your answers as well. And we just have some laughs and we make fun of each other. There's no prizes. There's no nothing. It's just for fun. So and we appreciate you guys playing along.
Question number 1.
Question number 1.
Which of these celebrities do not have a twin?
Do not have a twin, okay?
Isn't Rich Rada a twin?
Rich Rada is a twin.
Okay.
But not a celebrity.
Oh, to us he is.
I just wanted to pick on him.
Oh, okay. So which of these celebrities are not twins?
Okay.
Scarlett Johansson.
She has twins. She's talking about her boobies. Which of these celebrities are not twins? Go ahead.
Scarlett Johansson, Vin Diesel.
Scarlett Johansson and Vin Diesel are twins?
This is going to be a long fucking question.
Okay, sorry.
Which of these celebrities are not twins? Scarlett Johansson, Vin Diesel, Ryan Reynolds, Kiefer Sutherland, or Rami Malek? And that's the guy from the Queen movie.
I think people don't know who he is at this point.
Okay.
I am going with Kiefer. I'm sorry, were you done?
Yeah.
I am going with Kiefer Sutherland.
Okay. Rami Malek, Kiefer Sutherland, Ryan Reynolds, Vin Diesel, Scarlett Johansson.
All right. We're doing trivia. So my first question for you is, when is National Trivia Day?
Ooh.
Oh, see, you were picking on me the other day for looking up when I think. You just did it. And you made a weird face like you were pushing out a fart.
I don't know what to say.
When is National Trivia
Which I
Day?
didn't, because I had a really good poopy today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm going to go with April 2nd.
All right.
Number 2.
Yes, you said you had a good one this morning.
What is the safest seat during a car accident to be in?
The driver's seat.
Safest seat in a car accident to be in.
How many minutes of total action are there in a baseball game? It's a multiple choice question. You're welcome.
I kind of remember this with football. I remember
This is baseball.
I know, but I remember hearing one time that the actual play time for a football game is around 15 minutes.
Oh, all right.
And it's usually 3.5 hours.
Well, baseball.
How long is a baseball game?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
No, how long is a baseball game?
The game itself, you're in for a good at least 2 hours.
Okay,
So Yankee games are at least 3. I don't know what it is about the Yankees. They always take a long time. How many minutes of total action are there in a baseball game? Is it 18 minutes? Is it 38 minutes? Is it 78 minutes? 18 minutes, 38 minutes, or 78 minutes?
38 minutes.
All right.
Because I figure with football, they do a lot of and now I'm going to move the football back. Now I'm going to...
Yeah, there's a lot of timeouts.
There's a lot of where baseball's more, kind of gets going. All right. If a container was vacuum sealed and completely airtight,
Yeah.
how long can you save your fart? And it's multiple choice.
What a great question.
And this is so funny because I'm thinking he's really going to want to know this.
I do.
Yeah. So, can you save it? And, can you save it for 6 weeks, 10 years, or indefinitely until you open it? 6 weeks, 10 years, indefinitely. With a vacuum sealed, completely airtight. How long can you save a fart for?
God, I hope it's indefinite. Because I think that would be hilarious. I'll go with that. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to go with that.
All right.
All right. True or false?
False. True.
Clouds are white. True or false?
False.
All right.
True or false? Okay, so when Joan was getting laid, getting ready to have little baby Danielle,
Yeah.
that's the question. True or false? The fastest sperm to the egg breaks the seal.
I believe that is false. But I'm not really sure. And I don't really care. I just want to do the deed. Not with Joan. No offense, Joan. Just So we're already there? We're already doing
What?
the sex questions?
No.
Oh, all right.
Unless you missed one.
No.
I just did 4.
I'm about to do my 4th. This one, it's funny, we mentioned Rich Rada. I thought of Rich Rada immediately with this next question. The world's longest French fry on record is 12 inches long, 27 inches long, or 34 inches long. Calm down, we're just talking about French fries.
All right, well, it has to do with a potato, right? You can't make a long French fry. So do it again?
The world's longest French fry on record is 12 inches long, 27 inches long, or 34 inches long.
27.
All right.
Realistically, the biggest potato should probably be a foot, but who knows? Maybe one crazy big potato was that long. Jim Belushi.
Never heard of him.
Belushi?
Belushi.
Belushi?
Belushi. Who doesn't know this? Apparently you. I should ask you that trivia question. How do you say Jim's last name?
Jim Belushi. What does he do?
Well, now, nothing.
Did he die?
He's been dead since like 82 or something.
Isn't that John?
Yes, that's what I said.
You dumbass.
You don't pay attention to what I
This will be my
said.
fault soon.
Sorry, Jim Belushi. He's alive.
What does Jim Belushi do for a living rather than act now?
Oh, is that what he gave up acting?
Well, he just doesn't really do it anymore, but he does do something else for a living.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he also sings and plays harmonica like his brother did. I'll go with that.
Okay.
He's a singer.
He's a harmonica player.
He's a musician.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Jeff Posey said, I don't know, I didn't measure Jeffrey Tobin's French fry.
Not only does everyone have unique fingerprints, humans also have unique prints from another part of the body. Name it.
Prints?
Prints. You know, like I said, fingerprints.
An eyeball print.
An eyeball print. Have you ever given an eyeball print?
No.
All right.
Hair print. I don't know.
Okay.
And it couldn't be as obvious as toe print, because that would be the same.
Are the fingers in the toe prints the same?
Well, I'm just saying, you
I
wouldn't
know.
be like, oh, you can get a thumb print. You could also get a toe print. Yeah, no kidding. So that wouldn't be the answer. Okay. I'm on to the sex question, right?
Cool.
All right, it's not as sexy as you think. But
Damn it.
I found it interesting. All right, what animal will do this? What animal will do what I'm about to say?
All right.
In order to mate, this animal will continuously headbutt the female in the bladder until she urinates, and then the male will taste the pee to determine whether the female is ovulating. Let me do that again. What animal will do this? They'll continuously headbutt the female in the bladder so that she urinates, and then taste the pee to see whether she's ovulating or not. And I can give you a hint if you want.
I say it's the Plagianos animal.
You want a hint?
Yes.
They're at the White Post farm.
Camels. I'll tell you, I don't know if you ever noticed, but there's 3 camels at that farm, and 2 of them constantly, I don't know if they're playing or fighting, but they constantly yell at each other.
Oh, yeah?
And they like bite each other's necks and stuff. Yeah,
Are they young? Like they're having fun?
I have no idea. I don't know. How do you tell if a camel is old or young?
I don't know.
All right, but I'm going with camels.
Okay.
All right. All right. So I guess this is the last question. The last question. There's also often a lot of talk about the G-spot.
Okay.
And it usually involves
Vagina spot.
the women. But where is a G-spot on a man? Where is the G-spot on a man?
In his rectum by his prostate.
Rectum by his prostate. That's what Jeffrey Toobin did. He wrecked him all over a Zoom. All right, there you go. There you go. All right, so let's see. Those are our trivia questions. Wow, lots of responses. I like it.
Okay, so
like it.
which twin is not... What celebrity is not a twin? What do you got? Oh, you want me to do them?
I said...
Oh, you want me to read them again? Scarlett Johansson, Vin Diesel, Ryan Reynolds, Kiefer Sutherland, and Rami Malek.
Me and Andy and Kirsten said Kiefer. Staz said Scarlett. Ken Pichelle said Diesel. Nikki said Scarlett. Felix said Reynolds. Elizabeth said Diesel. And Kathy said Scarlett.
Felix is the only one who's right.
Kiefer Sutherland is a twin?
Mm-hmm. A girl.
No kidding.
Like Kathy or something.
I never knew that. Does she look like
There's
him?
a long list here. Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I knew that.
Giselle, Vin Diesel, Ashton Kutcher, Kiefer, Rami, Mary Kate. Like, I knew you guys would know that. Laverne Cox. I don't know who that is.
There's twin cocks?
Wouldn't it be funny if they're both girls?
I don't know who that is either.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. When is National Trivia Day?
April 2nd.
Ken Pichelle says every day is National Trivia Day. Elizabeth says today. Plagano says tomorrow. Felix says December 31st. Jeff Bosey says the day after you say I do. And Joe Staz, you Googled it.
You got it right?
Who the hell knows when National Trivia Day is?
What do you say?
January 4th.
Yeah, who would know that?
Yeah, who would know that? Who would know that?
Maybe Kathy knows that. She seems very smart.
Oh, so Joe doesn't.
Joe either Googled it or got it from Kathy. I'm going with that.
All right. Go ahead. Next question.
Oh. What is the safest seat during a car accident?
Me and Andy said driver's seat.
Nope.
Really? Ken Pichelle says behind the driver's seat.
Nope.
Felix says passenger front.
Nope.
Joe Stas says in the trunk.
Nope.
Jeff Bosey says the Jeffrey Toobin chair.
Nope.
Joan Krupke Asher says the middle.
She's right. The
middle of what? The back seat?
Yeah, middle of the back seat is the safest.
Why?
Well, if you think about it, because I wonder too, you won't get the side collision or front collision. You're like right in the middle.
But that depends on the collision. I know a guy who died.
Well, I know a
Sitting in the
guy who
back.
died in every single one
In
of
the
the
middle.
seats, but you're more apt not to be hurt if you're right in the middle of the car instead of right next to the metal. That's going to get squished.
Kirsten said behind the driver. Elizabeth said passenger back seat. Nikki just said back seat. Well, you have some bases covered there. Okay, that's all the answers there.
All right.
How many minutes of total action are there in a baseball game? Sallie said 38.
I did?
You did.
Okay.
Ken Pichelle said 38. Andy Plagano said 18. Nikki said 18. Joan, Felix, and Kirsten say 38. It's 18.
Wow.
18 minutes of action in a baseball game.
Makes sense.
It's weird when you think about it that way.
I know, like, and that's why, like, when you don't get a chance to watch a game and you just watch like the highlights the next day, I'm thinking that's so much smarter.
Actually, there were more answers that I didn't see. Sorry. Ken Pichelle says, I dread asking y'all to define action. Joe Stas said 38. Joe's on a roll today. Jeff Boshi says, however long it takes Jeffrey Toobin to finish. Elizabeth said 78. Joe Stas then said 2 seconds. Okay.
My turn?
It is your turn, I believe.
Oh, here's the question of the day. If a container was vacuum sealed and completely airtight, how long can you save your fart? 6 weeks, 10 years, or indefinitely?
This might be my favorite question ever.
I know. You're like, I'm just thinking, as I'm typing, I'm thinking, he's going to have such joy in his face when I ask this question. So what were the answers?
Andy Plugeno says indefinitely. Oh, maybe Joe Stas meant 2 seconds for this question. I don't know. Joan Krupiasha says 10 years. Felix said forever. Kirsten said 6 weeks. Nikki says 6 weeks. Ken Pichelle says indefinitely. Jeff Boshi says once again, however long it takes Jeffrey Toobin to finish. Andy Plugeno says it's a guess. Elizabeth Batapete says depends on when you open it. That's it.
So I found this under an article that's titled "Preserve Your farts for future generations." Like,
that's awesome.
And there's this whole thing about, like, if you want to give your grandchild like a gift for when you pass, like after you pass. It was this weird ass thing.
Oh, I'm doing this.
And I'm thinking he's totally going to do this.
I'm totally doing this.
Like, I know I'm going to die before, like, oh, my son's wife is pregnant and I'm going to pass. I want, like, my grandchild to have this. Yeah. 10 years.
So I want that to be my final action before I get stuffed. So just, goodbye everybody. Wait, put the bag down there. Thank you. So that way, 10 years, I might even have great-grandchildren at that point that can, so then I'll just go, and then you'll have me stuffed and put in my son's, in the corner of his living room.
Mm-hmm.
That way they'll see the face, they'll get to talk to me, and they can smell me. This is so weird.
Whatever you need, baby.
True or false? Clouds are white.
False.
It is false. You racists.
Well,
clouds.
Water is actually
right.
blue.
Well, right. Clouds look white because they're reflecting sunlight from above them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even read answers here. Sorry. Felix said false. Andy said false. Joe said false. Chris. Everybody said false. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. Then I think Joan Croupier is saying. Oh, all right. Yeah. So now they're answering your next question because you asked a true and false question, right?
Mm-mm.
I thought you did.
Oh, I did. Okay, so true or false? The fastest sperm to the egg breaks the seal.
Right. Me and Andy said false. Joan said true. Joe said false. Kirsten said false. Jeff Bosi, that is definitely a Jeffrey Toobin question. Ken Pichelle, false again. Nikki says true. Felix says no comment. Elizabeth says false.
They used to think it was true, because there's a chemical that the egg will release when it wants to allow the sperm to come in. They always kind of thought it was like the most, like, the sperm that got there the fast, it burrowed in. It was like this like male aggressive thing where the egg was just kind of like sitting there waiting. But the egg will actually is the one who releases the chemical that allows, like, kind of like softens the egg so that a sperm can go through, and it'll actually kind of pick and choose. So it's false.
The world's longest French fry is 12 inches long, 27 inches long, or 37 or 34 inches long. Were you just peeking?
No. And I've answered everything already anyway. What's the difference?
The world's longest French fry is 12 inches long, 27 inches long, or 34 inches long. Andrew Blajanos says Rich's penis. Ken Pichelle says 27. Kirsten says 27. Andrew says 27. Jones says 27. The last time Joe checked, he was 12 inches long. 27 from Nikki. 27 from Elizabeth. Jeff Bose.
27's the popular answer.
Jeff Bosey, I don't know. I didn't get to measure Jeffrey Toobin's French fry. Felix says 12. It is 34.
Wow.
The longest French fry on record is 34 inches long.
That is a big potato.
That's 34 inches I'd enjoy. Because I love French fries.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. What does Jim Belushi do for a living rather than act?
I said musician because he sings and plays harmonica. And he's put out albums. Andy Plagano says he's a pot farmer. John is dead. Maybe I mean Paul. That's great. Kirsten has no clue. Oh, Kathy says he has a marijuana farm. Joe says it too. Nikki says he has a band. Andy Plagano. So I saw Belushi on CBS Sunday Morning last week. Elizabeth says CBD farmer. Joan Krupe says farmer. Felix says mechanic. Jeff Bosey says Jim Belushi now watches Zoom videos of Jeffrey Toobin. And that's it. Is it a pot farmer?
It is.
Really?
He has property in Oregon, and he started doing that.
That's why Mark White went there.
Mm-hmm. Get himself some weed from Jim.
Gets to enjoy Jim's weed and that little hottie of a wife. Not only does everyone have unique fingerprints, humans also have unique prints from another part of the body. Name that part.
I don't
know. Andy says penis. Then he said elbow. I think he meant to say the penis elbow. Penis, eyes, testicles, retina, nose.
Testicles.
Jeffrey Toobin definitely has a unique body part. Hands off to Jeff.
Yeah.
Bosey for working in that in every question.
Yeah, he's stable.
The butt, says Nikki. Oh, Kathy says she's got to run. All right, bye. Have a great day. Love. Oh, there's Taz. You don't know, really? Nobody got this right. Nobody. I ain't got nobody. It's the tongue. It's the tongue.
A tongue print?
Yeah. Oh, I bit my tongue this morning. Can you see it?
Tongue, yeah. See that on the side?
I don't even see it.
Oh,
You
really?
see it?
Yeah,
Where is
do
it?
it. Right there.
There's a visual for you guys. So yeah, it's a tongue. Next question.
Oh,
Dang it!
that's me. What animal will do this? In order to mate, the animal will continuously headbutt the female in the bladder until it pees, then it tastes the pee to see if it's ovulating.
I said the Plagianos animal. And of course, the Plagianos animal commented that it's me.
Okay, what else you got?
Joe Stas says ram. Jeff Bosey says Jeffrey Toobin.
That's a good guess, though. If it's the ram, maybe that was why.
Kirsten says moose. Felix also said ram. Andy says sheep. Ken Pichelle says the human, male. Elizabeth says goats. Joan says April the giraffe and Oliver. Yeah, that's it.
Giraffe.
I was right. I said camel. The giraffe, really?
Mm-hmm.
God, have you ever seen that at White Post?
No.
Thank God for that.
Ugh. I mean, they do the animals kind of get it on. At the farm.
That's happened there, yeah.
The alpacas are always banging each other out.
But it's, which is kind of weird.
Babies are born all the time.
Well, that's what I was about to say. The fun part is the babies are born there. That's fun. All right. Last question. Where is the G-spot on a man? Sallie said
in the
prostate.
rectum by the prostate.
In the rectum by the prostate. Nerd.
Am I right?
Andy said prostate. Kirsten Rum O'Flaherty says his taint.
Joan, who said that?
Kirsten. Joan said prostate. Ken Pichelle just went, Felix says the tip of his penis. Jeff Bosey says Jeffrey Toobin was trying to show that in a Zoom meeting where his G-spot was.
He was just being helpful.
Andy Plagenos. Rectum, he nearly killed him. Elizabeth, rectum by prostate. Joe Stas is just below the right nut. Yeah, you were correct. It is prostate. It is the prostate. Ashton Kutcher's twin brother has cerebral palsy. I did not know that. Joe Stas, he didn't Google it. I don't believe you, Joe Stas. Remember the crazy old days when someone could ride in the middle of the front seat? Ah, nostalgia. Yeah, I do remember those. 2 minutes an inning, says Andy Plagenos. So that would be 18 innings, yeah. 18 minutes, you're right. It's all about the mutated sperm. Tony, the French fry king, and don't you forget it. All right, Jeff's leaving. Thank you, Jeff, for the fun answers. Happy birthday, Joe Stas. All right, there you go. That's our show for today, everybody. Hey, guess what?
What?
Today's Tuesday. It's the premiere of Flip the Switch with Marla Schultz tonight this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Check it out. No Rhyme, No Reason with our very own Jeff Bosey and Rich Rada, two great guys. Check that out at 6:30.
They're going to be so funny with Tobin today.
I bet they are. And of course, Domestic Disturbance tonight at 9:30. Lots of great stuff happening. We are not here tomorrow. We are not here on Wednesdays.
But who is?
I'll tell you who is. Don Sill, Benny Rizzuti.
We'll be here at what time?
At 7:30. Put
Not
Up, Shut
8
Up,
o'clock.
and Stand Up, Pasusu, featuring Andy Plagenos, featuring Ken Pichel. It's at 7:30. New time starting this week.
7:30.
Followed by Christy Unleashed. Christy Miller, JC...
Jesus Christ?
Yes, is her sidekick.
Sweet Jesus.
That's a great show. Very excited that it's coming here to Govs Radio. That's tomorrow night at 9. So lots of great stuff here at Govs Radio. Please support the new shows. Make them feel welcome as we welcome them into our family here. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. It was a lot of fun. And Sallie and I will see you Thursday morning at 11 a.m.